Okay, welcome back, folks. We're at Rose Gymnasium here in Campton, Kentucky. Looking for a good basketball game tonight here. We just got done watching or calling the Powell County, the Estill County and Wolfe County boys. Estill County was able to come out on top by a score. I forgot the score actually, but I think we lost by 7. 7 or 8 right there. Wolfe County lost 7. But right now we have the Wolfe County Lady Wolves coming against tonight. They play Powell County, and Powell County brings a good team in here. They really get the ball out and push it. One of the best players in the region for Powell County. Get our number here. Let's see. I think it's Myra Cottle is one of the best players in the region. Is that for Powell County?
Yeah. One of the best point guards and all-around players in the region. She's had 2 or 3 triple-doubles this season. She'll be the main focal point of Coach Brown's defense, I'm sure.
Lucas, you come in and save me right there. I was bailing on stuff right there, but one of my best friends, one of my mentors, he actually coaches girls at Harrison County, Billy Watson. I caught some of the game on the radio coming back home from Lexington, and he's got a young team and stuff like that, but Powell County really kind of put it on them. And so I know they do a good job against him. He's a well-coached team. He's a former coach at Pikeville, and they I think got a 20-point win.
Powell plays really hard defensively. They'll trap some in a 2-2-1 and a 1-2-2, three-quarter court. They'll play some zone. Their coach switches it up quite a bit. And look for the Wolves have a distinct size advantage in the post, and look for Coach Brown to probably try to attack the post some, a little bit more than usual.
The last game you guys called with the girls, how did the Lady Wolves play?
They played really well against Estill County. Got I think an 8 or a 9-point win. Had 5 starters in double figures, and had really good. Sarah Smith actually had a triple-double in that game. I think she had 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. So anytime your point guard can have a triple-double, that's pretty impressive.
That's very impressive. We also did the All-A Classic game with Leslie County in here, and I think Leslie County actually came out of the 14th region, didn't it?
Yeah, actually, Wolfe played them a lot closer than several teams in the All-A did, and everything. So,
sized up well against them. They, I remember them getting downhill. I remember the Napier girls for Leslie County. They kind of hurt us from the three ball right there. So
we're about 2 minutes away from tip-off, so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here for girls basketball action on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
There we go.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're 10 seconds away from starting lineups. And as we was talking about in the break there, this will be a contest between Powell County wants to obviously run all their offense through Makira Cottle, and the Wolves are more of a balanced attack, try to spread you out and never know really on a given night who's going to be the leading scorer for the Wolves. Principal Greg Creech does the starting lineups. First for the Powell County Lady Pirates. Point guard, number 1, Makira Cottle. Number 22, Chloe Grader. Number 13, Carly Rogers. Number 30, Trinity Romans. And number 11, Emily Reed. The Lady Pirates aren't a very deep team. They only play 5 or 6 girls. And they're one of the smaller teams in the region, but they play really hard. Now the Lady Wolves start lineups. Senior guard number 10, Sarah Smith. Senior guard number 23, Hannah Kidd. Junior Bailey Wright. Number 30, sophomore Kenzie Miller. And the big girl in the middle, number 22, Jazzy Banks. And we have the same 3 officials as the boys' game, so another stellar veteran crew as Ralph Fugit will toss it up, and Eddie Browning and Chris Amberger will be there to help him. Look for Powell to probably play a pretty conservative tip here. Banks probably just to tap this ball straight back, I would guess.
Yeah, distinct size advantage here on the tip. Maybe get a quick jump.
And Powell wins the tip, able to steal it away, and Reed hasn't. She'll give it off to Cottle. And the Lady Wolves look to be playing man-to-man here early. Nope, like, actually they might be in a zone.
It's like a 1-3-1.
Cottle has it, gives off to Grader, over to Romans in the corner for 3, no, but a rebound by Rogers, and a shot by Reed, no. And Smith has the rebound, and the Lady Wolves are looking to push. And head to Banks. Banks goes up, puts the shot up and in.
Good pass right there in transition. Jazzy Banks able to lay it in.
And now Cottle gives off to Grader. Grader working against Miller. Gives back to Cottle. Cottle being guarded by Kidd. Grader over in the corner to Romans. Romans puts a dribble down, gives back to Grader. Grader thought about the 3. Gives back to Cottle.
Lucas, everything on defense for the Lady Wolves is inside.
Yeah, really trying to take away the lane. As Cottle gives over to Reed. Back to Cottle now. She'll look to get downhill. Kidd doing a nice job keeping her out of the lane. Over to Grader in the corner. Grader inside to Romans. Out to Rogers for the jumper. It's short. Cottle with the rebound, but saves it back into Banks. Banks looking to push. Gives off to Hannah Kidd, who gives off to Miller. Miller thought about the 3. She'll set the offense with Smith. And Smith working against Grader. And the Lady Pirates are in a 2-3 zone. Wright has it. She gets downhill against Romans. And that ball's off her leg and out of bounds.
Good job by the Lady Pirates, able to get a hand on the basketball. Kind of thought that was out on Powell, but it did maybe ricochet off her knee.
And Grader now has went to the point as they'll try to run Cottle off of some screens and get her involved, and Kidd's denying her the ball. Grader has it. Thought about the 3. Over to Romans. Kidd's really working hard to keep Cottle from getting this ball. Grader thought about the 3 again. Cottle has it out front. And Cottle drives, gives off. Reed's going to shoot the 3 from the wing. No good. And that was a loose ball, and Cottle's able to get it, goes in and puts it in.
One thing about the zone, it's hard to rebound.
And Kidd's going to drive, put the shot up, and she's going to be fouled by Romans.
Good job by Kidd, able to get the contact, and she's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
Coach Brown, I'm sure, is not happy about letting Cottle get that offensive rebound. She's relentless on the offensive glass. Yeah. You have to always box her out.
Hey, 2 hands, 2 eyes, 2 feet. You go take possession of the basketball.
Kid's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw for Kids, also up and good. Senior guard gets her first 2. And now Grader running the point. Miller staying pretty close to that free throw line, willing to give Grader the 3. Cottle has it.
Boxing 1, Lucas. So.
Yeah, pretty much, I think. And Cottle working around, throws it to Reed on the wing. Grader has it now, thought about the 3. Swings over to Romans. Romans going to shoot the 3. No good. And a nice, strong rebound there by Bailey Wright. And it's knocked out of bounds by Powell County. Pirates are going to look to get into a press here. Smith has it. Back to Miller. Into Banks. Over to Kidd. Kidd for 3. No good. Banks able to tip that. And it goes out of bounds. Good looking shot there by Kidd. Just a little long.
Yeah, textbook press offense there. Lady Will's got a good look right there at that time.
And Grader finds Cottle. Wright does a good job helping there.
Yes.
And now Cottle gives off to Grader. Gives over to Reed. Reed over to Romans. Cottle has it now out front. Looking for a screen. The Wolves have really walled up that defense. Romans going to shoot the 3 from the corner. No good. Cottle gets another rebound. And she brings it out and is looking to push. Smith driving. Drives. Kicks to Wright. Wright puts the 3 up. And good.
Good transition 3.
Really good job there by Sarah Smith to drive and kick and set up an open shooter. As Cottle brings it across now, running the point again. Gives off to Grader.
Starting to see why Coach has gone to this sagging.
And Romans has it. Gives it out to Reed, who's going to shoot the 3. And it's no good. And Banks is able to grab that rebound. Gives off to Smith. Smith pushing. Gives off to Banks for 3 on the wing. No good. And that ball's going to be a jump ball. And that'll go to Powell County.
Good job by those girls. Kenzie Miller get in there and get the time.
I think we might have a discrepancy. I think that was supposed to be Wolfe County ball because Powell got the opening tip,
right,
and that was the first jump ball.
Good job by the score table to correct that.
And Miller will trigger it in here.
I think Coach Greg Creech got that.
Banks turns middle, puts a shot up, no good, and Smith's going to be whistled for the foul.
How'd that pass get through there? She just reached down and snatched it. Jazzy got some good hands.
And Grader brings it across. Miller checking her. Cottle gets the screen, gets the double screen. Miller steps up to help. Cottle shot up, no good. And that ball's going to be off of, I think, Wright. And now we'll see Abigail and Naomi Noble check in. And Kenzie Miller and Jazzy Banks will take a quick break. And that ball stolen away by Smith. Smith looking to push. Gives back to Wright. Wright drives. Gives down to Naomi Noble. Noble's going to be called for steps.
Man, just got in a little bit of hurry that time.
A little bit of a hurry there. A good job by Wright to find her.
Lucas, Powell County desperate to get their score free right here. They're running off a lot of screens, trying to find it.
Yeah.
Flare screen
and Cottle's
here.
going to take the 3 off the top of the screen and hit. It's a 2. His foot was on the line. Wright working now with Smith on the press offense here. Smith gives back to Wright. Wright has it stolen away by Cottle. Cottle will drive in and shoot the layup and score. So Wolfe County 7, Makira Cottle 6 early on here.
Yeah.
As Wright brings it up, finds Naomi Noble, who finds Hannah Kidd, who's going to shoot the 3. That's going to be off to the left, and Cottle gets the rebound. And now she's into transition. That's the one place where she's the most dangerous, and she puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled.
Yeah, like most dynamic scores, on the girls' side and the boys' side, if you let them get in transition, you're at a disadvantage for sure.
Cottle's first free throw is up and short. We're going to have a couple subs for Powell County. Number 35, Jessica Centers, and number 25, Saley Strange. And Cottle's second free throw is good, and she has all 7 of Powell's points. And we are tied now. Wright working, gives off to Smith. Smith off to Kidd. Smith gives off to Wright. Wright's got the open 3 from the top of the key, no good. And that ball will be out of bounds and go back to Powell County. Lady Wolves have struggled offensively tonight to get much going. And the Pirates have been able to hang around. Cottle's been able to get 7 points so far, and she has it out top. She's going to get a double screen here and take a 18-footer. No good. Naomi Noble with the rebound. And Smith has that ball stolen away, and Noble blocks that, and Kidd's able to run that down.
Some players are really good at that.
Smith drives baseline, puts a shot up. No good. The Lady Wolves are really struggling to put the ball in the basket, and Powell County beats them down the floor. No good. And that ball's taken away and put up and in. And Coach Brown can't be happy with his execution, as Abby Noble has it. Gives off to Naomi Noble. She gives off to Sarah Smith, who drives, puts a shot up. No good. Naomi Noble there to get a rebound, puts it back up and in.
Good job by Naomi staying with it, putting the ball in the basket. No over the back right there.
And Cotto going to get another high screen. And that ball was thrown, and somebody wasn't expecting it. And Coach Brown is going to try to hold for the last one here, I would say.
The high screen's been there the last couple times. Good job by the Lady Wolves to get the pressure steal.
And the Lady Pirates have went man-to-man now. And Abby Noble will have it.
Look for a spread and maybe inside of Noble.
Pressure and Smith. Smith gives off to Wright. Wright working against Cottle. Smith has it, puts a shot up. No. But Naomi Noble's able to get the rebound and put it in.
Naomi right, Johnny on the spot with that one and puts it off the glass for a basket.
And after one, the Wolfe County Lady Wolves lead 11-9, and we'll be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation for second quarter action.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/wolf2022 today.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Back.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're ready for second quarter action as the Powell County Lady Pirates will have it. Myra Cottle will bring it up, being guarded by Hannah Kidd. I really look for Coach Brown to have probably talked about the double high screen as the Powell County Pirates shoot a three from the corner, number 35. I think that is Jessica Centers, and Smith's going to drive, puts a shot up, and good. Somebody for the Lady Pirates got lost on defense there, and I'm sure Coach Marion's not happy about that.
Yeah, Coach Rob, he's up barking directions right now You can't let the ball handler go coast to coast.
And now we have a lob in and a block by Jazzy Banks, and Bailey Wright has it, and she's looking to push, and she steps out of bounds.
Trying to walk the tightrope.
Yeah.
And
that there's probably where you want to reverse that ball and try to get back in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
She might have thought she got bumped, but, right there, probably best to just reverse that and get it back into the middle.
yeah, you're hardly ever going to get that call,
Yeah.
Especially in the backcourt.
As Cottle's moved off the ball now, still getting those high ball screens, puts the three up, no good. Smith with another rebound, and they're looking to run. She finds Bailey Wright on the wing for three. It's good. Nice job there by the Lady Wolves to push the ball and throw ahead. As Cottle brings it up now, she'll give off to Romans. Gets it back now. Gives to Strange. Over to Reed. Inside the centers. And Reed has it now. Gives off to Romans. Romans going to shoot the three. It's off left. And the Lady Wolves will run that rebound down. And Miller throws ahead to Smith. And the Lady Wolves are looking to run again. Wright has it. Working against centers. I think that's a matchup Coach Brown wouldn't care to see her attack on. He gives off to Hannah Kidd. Off to Miller. To Wright. And Smith had it and lost it and was able to get it back. Wright drives and off to Kidd. Lady Wolves are going to have to get something going where they are setting some screens. Looks like now they'll go to a 1-4 high set. Look for maybe a UCLA-type screen action here. As Wright has it, gives off to Miller. Miller's going to shoot the three. It's no good. Romans with it. Now Wright will be fouled by Banks.
Lady Wolves, number 22, Jazzy Banks, third first. Team's third.
And Cottle's going to get a much-deserved break. But now we'll really see, these Lady Pirates, without her on the floor, what are they going to do? As
Wolf's
Coach
gone.
Brown's now going to go just straight man. And might have got away with steps there. Reed has it. Smith was able to get it. Grader's able to run that back down. Grader working against Smith. And Miller's beat back door, but is able to deflect it, and Reed gets it off to Romans. Romans goes up, puts a shot up, and hits.
Tough shot by Romans right there. The offense was dead. She had to bail him out.
And I look for Cottle not to be on that bench very long, as Banks has it, gives off to Kidd, who's going to shoot the three from the wing. No good. Banks is able to run that rebound down, though. Gives off to Miller, who finds Wright in the corner. Into Banks. And Banks thought about driving, gives out to Miller. Miller's going to shoot the three. No good.
Good look right there.
And now Rogers has it. She's going to take the 15-footer. Shots up, no good. Kidd with a nice, strong rebound. And Wright's going to push it for the Wolves. Going to stop, give off to Smith. Smith's going to shoot the three from the wing and hits.
Yes, sir. Sarah. Powell County Lucas is desperate to get an outside
And
shot.
Coach Rob Marion's going to call a timeout. Probably more important than anything to get Cottle back into the game.
Right.
We'll take this time to 30-second timeout to thank some of our sponsors. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable, and Fig Kelly, all your insurance needs. Farm Bureau's big on Kentucky, big on commitment, and Susan and Fig are big on Wolfe County. Wolfe County Farm Bureau Federation. Whitaker Bank of Campton, supporting the Wolves in all of Wolfe County. Banks Auto Sales, serving Wolfe County and the area for over 25 years. Get your next car from Raymond and the good people at Banks. Holbrook Equipment, see Ted, Todd, and the good people at Holbrook for your farm equipment and tractor needs. They're a licensed Kubota dealer. And Wolfe County Tourism. Wolfe County's naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. And thank all those sponsors for making all this possible. And Wolves jumped out to a 19-11 lead, and the Pirates have got to find a way to get some scoring off somebody other than Cottle. She has all but, as this is going to be a jump ball, and that'll go back to Wolfe County.
Good aggressive defense.
anytime she's putting the ball on the floor in a half-court set, the Wolves have 2 to 3 people committed to her. And Smith has it now. Now Miller over to Smith. And throw over to Wright. Gives back to Smith. Smith's going to drive baseline. Nice pass into Banks. Banks puts the shot up, and it's good.
Jazzy gets the roll right there. All her teammates congratulate her. Awesome shot right there.
And, all that's set up, too, by Smith's penetration and having an eye for, as a point guard, getting everyone else open looks and getting everybody else involved is a big thing.
You get a drive in the zone or the man against to the wing or to the baseline, you can hit the dive. That's what they got that
Grader
time.
thought about the 3, but decided no. Off to Centers. Now Grader's going to shoot the 3. It's up and good. And, that's the shot Coach Brown wants them to shoot. If they hit it, they hit it.
Right.
But till they hit multiple ones of them, probably not going to change much. Banks gives off to Wright. Wright going to drive. Goes up, puts the shot up, and in. Grader has it now. Thought about the 3. Decided not to. Gives off to number 25, Zaylee Strange. Now Cottle has it. Over to Rogers. To Centers, and Grader was open underneath, and she goes up, puts the shot up, no good. And it's a loose ball, and Miller's able to get that rebound down, and Smith's driving. Had Jazzy Banks, but didn't see her. And Miller's able to find Wright over on the wing for 3, no good. But Coach Brown's fine with that. That's a shot he likes.
That's the way the Wolfe County girls play. Right
Cottle
there.
driving in transition. Wolves are able to make her give that up. Grader shoots a 3, no good. But Powell County's able to run the rebound down. Zaylee Strange is going to shoot the 3 and hits. Another offensive rebound there that Coach Brown's probably not going to like. And Smith brings it across, and Cottle's able to strip it away and will drive in, put the shot up, and good. You can't attack her with the dribble. You got to attack one of the other 4 out there with that dribble, and Coach Brown's going to take a full timeout.
Good timeout here.
And we'll take that timeout with them and be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where the Pirates have answered. They was down 11, and now they've come back to cut it to 6 and force Coach Brown to call a timeout. A couple careless turnovers by the Lady Wolves let Cottle get into transition, which she's extremely dangerous in.
Yep. Cottle, good job anticipating passes and getting the steals. A defensive leader for her team, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Extremely active on defense. And Smith has it. Gives back to Wright. Now back to Smith. Smith thought about going for the long pass. Now we'll find Banks. And Banks has it, working against Cottle. Goes up, puts a shot up, no good.
I think Jazzy there on the catch might have just took it on.
Cottle's driving, gives off to Grader. Kicks back to Reed for 3, and it's good. And the Pirates have found a little rhythm here in the second quarter. And Banks has it. Throws up to Kidd. Kidd should have went up with the layup there, as Smith now is going to have it stolen away. And Cottle will drive in and dish off to Grader. No good.
Not a break right there.
Banks needs to get to a guard here. She's working against 2. And there's Smith. As Kidd has it now. Kicks back to Wright for 3 from the wing. It's no good. Banks is there for a rebound. Goes up, and she'll be fouled.
Pace is picked up here at the end of the second quarter.
The Wolves have got a little careless with the ball there. They got that 11-point lead, and they've relaxed, and the Pirates have kept playing hard. As Banks' free throw is up and good.
Pirates make that layup down here.
Yes,
It was a
1 point game, you know. And a lot of this, anytime there's misses or turnovers and you let Cottle get into a situation where she gets her momentum going and gets downhill, she's one of the best players in the region.
Yes.
In a half-court set, the Wolves have done a really good job against her and forced other girls to hit some shots. And they have in the second quarter. As Cottle comes off, and she'll get the high ball screen, but Wolves are able to help there. And now Kidd will pick up Cottle again. Over to Reed in the corner. She puts a shot up, no good. Naomi Noble with a rebound there. And looks like the Wolves are looking to run. Throws ahead to Hannah Kidd. And that ball will be stolen away. Got to know that pressure's coming from behind as Grader gives off. Shots up, no good. Naomi Noble with another strong rebound.
Naomi hitting the boards tonight.
And Smith in a little trouble here.
Got to pass it up.
Yeah, got to get that ball ahead. And she finally does find right. And the Lady Wolves need to reverse the ball as Noble drives and kicks out to right.
Right, Lucas, you want to take it up that side. If you don't have it there, let's get it to the other
Coach Brown's
side.
going to hold for one here.
10 seconds.
Gives in to Naomi Noble, who goes up, misses it, but goes up, and she'll be fouled by Cotter.
Good play right there. They haven't had an answer for Naomi inside. She's just kind of imposing her will now.
Yeah, the Wolves got to look at that more. She's got a big advantage.
Yeah, Lucas, when you have a size advantage like that and somebody that can put the ball in the basket like Naomi, you got to utilize it.
And one thing the Wolves don't want to do right here is let Cottle get downhill with 5.5 seconds to go. I would foul if she got across half court.
Absolutely.
Because they're not in danger of.
Right now.
A good back tip there by, and that's not going to be off in time.
Yeah. And that's a good point, Lucas. You want to play aggressively.
I would have fouled her with about 2 seconds to go there as soon as she crossed and everything, but they were able to get a deflection. And at the half, the Wolfe County Lady Wolves lead 28-21 over the Powell County Lady Pirates. And we'll be back here in 6 minutes on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home. but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/wolf2022 today.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Sticky notes are part of our daily lives, and people have found some pretty creative uses for them. As Kentucky's insurance company, we appreciate the resourcefulness and the fact that billions of sticky notes are made each year right here in the Commonwealth. And we think that's something Kentuckians find pretty noteworthy. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're about 3:50 away from second half action starting up. And the Wolfe County Lady Wolves have a 28-21 lead right now over the Powell County Lady Pirates. In the first half, the Lady Wolves were able to run out at one point to an 11-point lead, and then the Lady Pirates were able to answer back in the second quarter and cut it to, I think, 3, and then the Lady Wolves were able to push it back to a 7-point lead at the half on a putback with about 5 or 6 seconds to go by Naomi Noble. And if I had to guess, I'd say Coach Marion's probably trying to figure out where to get a little bit of half-court offense. He's had some success with turnovers, and Cottle's been able to get into transition and score several points like that. But in the half-court set, they've really struggled. They were able to hit 2 or 3 threes in the second quarter to help them score some points. And they'll need some more of them, I would say. I'm assuming Coach Brown will probably stick with the same defense that he had in the first half, which was heavily geared towards stopping Makara Cottle from getting into the lane. And Powell County did have some success with the high ball screen, or double staggered high ball screen for Cottle. She was able to get a couple of looks there, so look for them to probably try to run that some. And if you're Coach Brown, the two biggest things for him is he has to get rid of the offensive rebounds. They've given up 2 or 3 offensive rebounds that's led to second chance points, and then the live ball turnovers that they had 3 or 4 times that got them some easy buckets in transition. And we're about 1:45 from second half tip-off. So we'll take one more commercial break and be back. Time for second half action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're ready for second half action with the Wolfe County Lady Wolves leading the Powell County Lady Pirates 28-21 here at the start of the third quarter. Looks like the Lady Wolves have went back to their starting lineup of Miller, Wright, Kidd, Banks, and Smith. And look for the Lady Pirates to probably come out with their starting lineup, and they do, of Romans, Rogers, Reed, Grader, and Cottle. And it'll be Lady Pirate basketball out of half, and we're underway. It's Cottle to bring it across, and looks like the Pirates are going to do a triple screen and try to let Cottle get going, and she kicks the three. Romans in the corner and hits. And Coach Marion draws one up, and it works.
Yeah, Romans, that's might be her spot over there.
And Miller gives back to Smith. Smith hits Banks in the corner, and Banks is able to get it out of there. Finds Miller for 3. No good. Banks with an offensive rebound. Puts a shot up. No good, but she's going to be fouled.
Jazzy Banks being aggressive like she always is. Gets a big rebound. See if she can go line and make 2.
At the line, Lady Wolves, Jazzy Banks will shoot 2.
Banks' first free throw is up and good. Lady Pirates went with a triple screen for Cottle on that last possession. And Banks gets the kind roll and gets it to go. It's 30-24.
A lot of coaches have gone to the screening of the zone. It works. Have to get some action.
And Roman's going to shoot another 3 from the corner. It's up, no good. And Wright's unable to secure the rebound. And Grader's going to shoot the 3 from the top of the key now, and it's no good. But Cottle gets the rebound, gives off to Reed, over to Romans. And Cottle's got it now, looking to drive, and swings over to Reed. Reed thought about 3. Now she's going to take it. No good. Wright with the rebound. It's going to be tied up. That'll be Wolfe County ball.
Coach wanted her to get that rebound and bust out and not get the tie up.
And Miller throws ahead to Kidd, and she picks her dribble up. Banks gets it. Banks is going to take the 3. No good. Smith with a strong rebound, though. Gives to Banks. Banks drives in. No good. And Romans gets the rebound. And now Cottle's in transition, looking to attack. and gives to Rogers. Rogers pump fake, no good. Banks with the rebound.
Good
Smith
job.
looking to push, throws ahead to Wright. Wright thought about the three, gives back to Smith. Smith's going to take the three. Good.
Lines it up, knocks the bottom out of it. Big shot.
Good job there by Wright to draw defenders and then kick back to Smith.
Good job by the Lady Wolves last possession, stopping the transition.
Yes. And then we have the triple screen again, and Romans thought about the three, but she decided not to. She'll reverse it out to Grader. Moves over to Reed. Gives off to Rogers. Back to Grader now. Grader going to drive. Goes up, puts a shot up, and good. You don't want to give up a right-handed dribble.
Right.
And Smith has it now. Gives off to Miller. Back to Smith. Finds Banks. Banks finds Wright on the wing for three. No good. And Cottle will have that and get into transition. Banks with a back tap. Right to Grader. And she goes up. No good. And loose ball. And Smith is able to corral it.
Oh, great pass by Wright there on the floor. Able to get a hand on it.
And that ball, we thought we'd have a push there, but no. Over to Miller, to Kidd. I think the Lady Wolves have got to try to attack the lane a little bit here. As Smith has Romans out top. Now gives off to Banks. And Banks throws that one out of bounds, and now Grader's able to corral it. And now Cottle will get in transition. The Kidd's able to get back and gives off. Now swing pass to Reed. Over to Romans, open for three. And it's good. Trinity Romans has hit some shots here, and the Lady Wolves have got careless with the ball.
That's two
Miller
threes
has
by
it,
Romans.
now throws ahead to Banks. Banks had the drive, and now that ball is going to be stolen away by Reed.
You know, Lucas, they could get the middle and
Coach Marion's going to call a timeout. I think he had one girl that might have took a shot in the chest. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
She's been hurting the last few possessions. I'm surprised they haven't called it.
Will 30 or full?
Looks like a 30-second timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take that full timeout with them now. And we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where the Powell County Lady Pirates have answered back after the Wolves went up 9, have now cut it back to a 4-point lead. And Coach Marion called a timeout there, and I think Coach Brown was glad he did. His Wolves were getting a little careless with the ball, and we'll see exactly what he sets up here.
Coach Marion came out from in the third quarter, early in third quarter, had some screens against the zone and was able to hit a shot. Romans hit one on that side. Now she just hit one on this side.
She's hit 2 threes in this half, so the Lady Wolves will have to adjust a little bit to her. It looks like the Lady Wolves might be just going to go to a straight 2-3 now.
Straight 2-3.
As Reed has it, now gives off to Cottle. Over to Romans in the corner. Back to Cottle. Rogers, back to Romans.
Shading a little farther on Romans now.
And Cottle has it, gives over to Reed. Reed going to shoot the three from the wing. No good. Smith has it. And she's looking to push. And gives off to Miller. Miller going to take the deep three. No good. And it'll be a Lady Pirate ball. Cottle working against Miller. Gives off to Rogers. Romans puts the dribble down, drives, puts the shot up, and good. So Trinity Romans with 8 big points here in the third quarter.
Nice high off the glass.
And the Lady Wolves are kind of stymied right here as Naomi Noble has it over to Hannah Kidd. Back to Sarah Smith. Over to Miller. Miller had the open look. Grove gives off to Wright.
Wolves looking to get it inside to Noble.
Yeah, number 13's being really physical And they do get it into Noble, and she goes up, and it's going to be fouled. I was going to say, number 13, she had pushed her 5 or 6 times.
Right, yeah. Both players playing aggressive, but, you're pushing in the back. That gets some attention right there. Naomi Noble, great post up, put her all the way underneath the basket. We call it jail. So that's a great place to post up.
Noble's first free throw is no good. And now we'll have number 25 for the Pirates, Zaylee Strange, check back in for Rogers. Second free throw by Noble is no good, but Hannah Kidd's able to get the rebound, and back into Noble, goes up, and no good. And that's going to be a jump ball. That'll be Lady Pirate basketball.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Lucas, they only had 3 girls lined up at the line that time.
Yeah,
that's why it kind of got tapped out.
Cottle has it now, as the Lady Wolves have not scored here in the last 3 or 4 minutes, and Romans takes the little jumper, no good. Kidd with the rebound. And Smith's looking to run. Gives off to right, over to Miller. Miller off to Smith. Noble and Smith is blocked. And now Cottle's in transition. Looking to drive, puts a shot up, no good, rolls off. Naomi Noble with a strong rebound. Gives it off to Hannah Kidd.
Good hustle by Naomi.
Smith has it, gives back to right for 3, good.
Wolfe County's best when they're in transition.
Yeah. Cottle gives off to Centers, back to Cottle now. Wolves have went straight 2-3. Romans, hot hand early in the third, gets it in the middle. She drives in against Noble, puts a shot up, it's blocked. Noble gets it, gives off to Smith. Smith looking to push. Spins, drives in. She's going to be fouled by Reed. Smith will shoot 2 here.
Smith was not going to be denied. She was going to get to the basket. Makes a nice spin move.
First free throw by Smith is good.
Big lift with Romans tonight.
Yeah, Romans has been the savior in the third quarter. I think she's got 8 points, maybe even 10.
Maybe 10.
She might have all 10 so far. Oh, she's hit 2 threes and 1 layup. She might have hit 2 layups.
Right.
Smith's second free throw is up and good. And Coach Brown's going to call a timeout here with 1:46 remaining. It's a full timeout, so we'll take that with them. Be right back in 60 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Back as we got 1:46 remaining in the third quarter with the Lady Wolves leading the Lady Pirates 38-31. We'll thank some of our sponsors: Appalachian Wireless, Law Office of David Johnson, Hazard Community and Technical College, Appalachian Wireless, Go Time Steak and Shake, Southern Woods Heating and Air, Jackson Physical Therapy, Jackson Electric, and Hazard Community and Technical College. Thank all those sponsors for everything they do.
Lucas, maybe Coach saw something. He wanted to switch his defense real quick and make an adjustment here from that 2-3 zone. Okay, back to
Looks like Wright's more matched up now with Romans, and Kidd's going to get a double screen, and Cottle's going to shoot the 3 and hit.
You shoot enough of them, one of them's going in. So.
And now Wright will have it, and she throws ahead to Naomi Noble, who goes up, puts a shot up, and good.
Good footwork, good pass.
Cottle looking to attack, and they got somebody open but didn't see her. Cottle drives in, puts a shot up. Nice, strong rebound there by Naomi Noble, and the Wolves are looking to push here. As Smith drives, kicks over to Wright. Wright for 3 from the wing, no good. And that's a loose ball, and Grader's looking to push now. She drives right. Drives in, puts a shot up, and no good. Wright with the strong rebound. And both teams are looking a little fatigued. Wright backs it out, gives off to Noble. Noble puts a shot up, and good.
Noble trailing the play, running down the middle. Nice catch, nice
and
finish.
Cottle drives, puts a shot up, no good. And the Lady Wolves are going to hold for the last one here, at least attempt to, and they'll have the arrow coming out, so Coach Brown will steal a possession here.
Noble's got about 5 rebounds this quarter.
Yeah, played really big
really
down
big,
there.
Yeah.
20 seconds to go. Look for Smith to probably get into the offense with about 10.
Roll.
Right off to Miller. Miller being pressured by Grader. 6 seconds now. Smith needs to go. Smith drives, gives off to Noble, and it goes out of bounds. Back to Wright, though, from 3 in the corner, and no good. Nice job there by Smith. Noble couldn't corral it, but they was able to get a good shot. And more importantly, they didn't give the ball back to the Lady Pirates to have an opportunity to score. Now they'll start with the ball here, up 8 with 8 minutes to go. So we'll take another 1-minute break and be back for fourth quarter action here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
Become a certified nurse aide with classes offered at Hazard Community and Technical College's Wolfe County Enrollment Services Center, located at the Wolfe County Board of Education in Campton. Get some of the prerequisites for your LPN and RN degree at the same time. For more info about these classes and HCTC scholarship options, go to hazardctc.com/Wolfe2022 today.
So you won't go through.
And welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where the Wolfe County Wolves will have the ball to start the fourth quarter with a 42-34 lead. And, you know, if you're the Wolves, you've got to continue to execute, and I think you've got to look inside as Coach Brown has went to his double post set now, as the Pirates have went straight man, down 8 in the fourth. Smith has it. She's looking to get it down low, and Banks throws in the Noble and puts a shot up, no good. And Grader down with the rebound. And that ball's down to Centers, back to Grader. Over to Cottle, Kidd, Gordon Herr.
Good defense by Kidd.
Looks like the Wolves might be in a triangle and 2 on Romans and Cottle. And Smith has it. She's driving. She'll be able to get Wright a good look for 3, and it's good. And Cottle looking to drive here. Gets off to Center. She'll shoot the 3. It's no good. Another big rebound. And that ball's stolen away temporarily, but Smith's able to run it down. Now she'll cross over and get back in the middle and throw ahead to Hannah Kidd, who'll have an open 3. It's good.
Pass right there. Ray,
and Coach Marion's going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, good timeout.
And that's the run Coach Brown's been waiting on all game.
Right.
A couple stops and a couple good looks from 3, and now it's a 14-point game. Yeah. And the test for the Lady Wolves right here, in my opinion, is do they let up and let Powell get back into it, or do they push on and extend this?
And, you know, typically in the first half you'd have 7, maybe 8-point lead, and they would answer back. This time, you know, hopefully a different outcome right now.
Yeah, and, you know, if you're Coach Marion, obviously you've got to try to – now it's a game of possessions.
Yeah.
You know, under 7 minutes remaining, down 14, you've either got to get some turnovers or you've got to speed the game up to, you know, create more possessions.
Yes. 7-point lead is – a 14-point lead is a slight difference in a 7-point lead.
Very, very much so. And I look for him to try to maybe get Romans a good look from the corner. She didn't get many looks there. In the last 2 or 3 minutes of the third, the Wolves changed their defense a little bit, and he'll probably try to free her up or get Cottle some looks going towards the basket.
The triangle seemed to be effective.
Yeah. been a real clean game.
Yes.
3 fouls in the whole half. And the first half, I think Wolfe might have gotten the bonus really late in the second quarter. Not many fouls. Nobody's in foul trouble either way.
Yeah, not many points from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and it's like the Lady Wolves are still in their triangle as Smith going to have a foul, I think, on Smith on the reach-in.
Well, you see that goose egg up there on the fouls one side, so that's been letting them play all night.
Yeah, and Grader's going to shoot the 3. I think it was partially blocked. Another rebound, and the Wolves have a run out, but Smith didn't see her. Now Wright's got going to settle it back down, and Smith's going to set the offense here as the Lady Pirates have had to go man-to-man here. Smith working against Romans, and goes in, puts a shot up. She's going to be fouled by Romans, and
a good spin
Smith
move.
Goes down hard. Lady Pirates, they come with a double,
yes,
but they were a little late getting there, and she'd already split the double.
Yeah, the coach goes to his overload that side and take this side. Had the option of
he liked the matchup. Smith and Romans out top. Yes. Romans got switched on to Smith somehow, and wanted to let Sarah attack going downhill there.
That gets Romans her 3rd foul.
And Smith's first free throw's up and good. And we're going to have Amelia Cook into the game for the Lady Pirates, number 55. I think that's her first action tonight. I think they're wanting to get a little bit more of post presence.
Yes.
And Lady Wolves now lead 50-34. And Grader has it, working out top against Smith. And Kidd's doing a really good job at guarding Cottle. And Grader's going to take a 12-footer up, no good. And that ball will be saved in and given to Smith. And the Lady Wolves are looking to run. Smith drives, kicks back to Wright. Wright had Smith. Now Smith got Noble down low. Noble should have probably kicked that one back out. And that's a jump ball. That'll go to the Lady Pirates. After you make that initial move, if you don't got it, probably just want to kick that out.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of hit the wall right there.
We'll have a sub here, and I think Naomi's a little tired. Everything gave the Lady Wolves a lot of quality minutes in that third quarter.
Who's number 55 again for Val?
Amelia Cook.
Cook, yeah. Good wall-up defense that time by Amelia.
And Cottle's going to look to drive, and she gets around Banks and finds Cook. Now off to Grader. He's going to put the shot up. No good. Loose ball, but Cottle's able to come away with it, take the 15-footer, and hits.
Yeah.
Another offensive rebound. That's what Coach Brown doesn't want, is offensive rebound second chance.
You almost knew that was good.
Yeah, and Smith has it now. Gives off to Miller. And Miller now gives back to Smith, and the Lady Wolves should have numbers. Smith drives in, puts a shot up, and good.
Very nice. Side step, Euro step, whatever you want to call it. Avoids the foul, lays it in.
And Cottle working against Kidd. And that ball will be passed off to Cook. Cook puts the shot up. And she's going to be, it looks like Wright's going to be out of bounds. Might have got a little help.
Yeah.
Reed's going to check in now for Grader.
The physicalness of the game has picked up in the last 2 minutes.
And Cottle's going to go through. And Centers has it. Gives off to Romans, who thought about the 3. Going to take the pull-up 2. No good. And Miller with the strong rebound gives off to Smith. And look for Coach Brown to maybe spread things out here and try to get somebody driving towards that lane. It's wide open. Got to be aware of where Cottle is. She's very active on defense and looks to go for steals. As Wright has it, working against Centers. Gives off to Miller, who now is being guarded by Centers. Gives to Smith.
Coach likes this handoff action.
Yeah, but one thing the Lady Wolves have to do is they can't, as Cottle comes to double, she's going to be called for a foul. You can't get lackadaisical. You're up 16 with 4:10 to go, but you have to be aggressive still.
Yeah.
They keep inching farther and farther towards half court.
Exactly.
You've got to be looking to score if it presents itself.
You need to be in a position where you can make that pass to the post or the back door.
Cottle's probably going to jump this handoff here. That's what I figured. Look to try to get another. Miller now being guarded by Cottle.
Coach wanted to catch him asleep for the back door.
Smith drives, puts the shot up. She's going to be fouled by Cook.
You know what reminds me of that when she was driving right there, you got to go rebound still. You know, you got to assume that there's a lid on the basket when your teammate shoots it and go offense and rebound that late in the game.
And Smith converts the first free throw. She'll have one more.
Smith, a nice free throw shooter.
53-36 with 3:45 remaining. And looks like Centers and Cook will come out, and Rogers and Grader will come back in. Smith's second free throw is up and good. Makes it an 18-point lead here.
What's she shooting from the line this year?
I would say she's in the high 70s. As Cottle gives off to Grader, he's going to shoot the three. No good, but an offensive rebound on the weak side, and Reed's going to thought about the three. Gives off to Cottle. Cottle working against Kidd. Drives, dumps it down to Grader. Grader in the lane, kicks out to Reed. Reed going to shoot the three from the wing. Rolls in. That's another offensive rebound.
Another opportunity. Oh.
And Romans is able to steal that ball away, and Reed will have a three from the wing, and it's no good. Smith, another offensive rebound for the Lady Pirates.
Well, they're getting out hustled right here.
Yeah, right now the Lady Wolves, they had that 18-point lead, and they relaxed.
Kind of relaxed,
and, you know, long shots, long rebounds, you have to expect those threes to be long.
And Powell County's still playing. They want to.
Cottle's going to drive and kick out to Grader, who puts three up, and it's no good. And that ball will go to the Lady Wolves.
And that's the story of the game right there for the Lady Pirates. They've had a lot of good looks from three. They just haven't gone in.
Under 3 minutes now. As Banks has it in the middle. She's driving. Kicks to Wright. Wright going to take the three from the wing. No good. And Banks is able to run that rebound down. Give off to Wright, who takes the three from the top of the key, and good. And Cottle will bring it across now as the Wolves are able to push it back to an 18-point lead. Grader takes the 15-footer on the baseline. No good. Banks gets it, gives off to is there a timeout?
We got timeout by Wolfe County.
Coach Brown called one?
Yes.
Oh, inadvertent whistle. I thought he called a timeout, but he hadn't.
Yeah, he was pointing to the sideline. Like
yeah. And Miller gives to Smith. Back to Miller. Back to Smith now. And Smith has it. Throws ahead to Wright, who hits Kidd underneath for a layup, and good. Perfect press offense. The ball never hit the floor there, Sean.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, Lucas. That was really good at textbook.
Cottle now working against Kidd. Looks like they're going to set her a double stagger screen. She thought about the three, gives in to Grader, and that's going to be a foul on Banks. Banks should have probably just stayed straight up there.
Yeah. That Banks, she knows. She knows she did it that time. If she gets, she's long enough to contest that shot without, a foul at this point in the game. The Lady Wolves, the press hasn't bothered them one bit tonight. I'm impressed with their passing and getting it up the court.
And Grader's first free throw is good. She'll have one more. Trying to cut this to an 18-point lead. And second free throw is up.
Maybe.
Might have stepped over the line there, but
a little bit, yeah. But she knocked the bottom out of it, so they give it.
Smith gets it off to Wright. Lady Pirates are trying to trap here, and they keep bumping her. And Coach Brown calls.
That's a good timeout by Coach.
Yeah.
He saw his player was in trouble. The ref is going to give you that call.
Yeah.
They're going to give you that.
And that's a full timeout, so we'll take that with them and be back here in 60 seconds on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on convenience.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your...
1:45 remaining here in Rose Gymnasium as the Wolfe County Lady Wolves lead 59-41 over the Powell County Lady Pirates. And they'll have it out in the short corner.
Yeah, tough place to throw it in.
As Miller will trigger it in here, and she hits Banks, and Banks is able to corral it. And now gives off to Smith. Now I look for the Wolves to be extremely patient as Abby Noble had it stolen away by Cottle. And off to Center. Centers drives in, and she'll be fouled by Wright on the floor. It's probably a good foul there. Don't give up a layup. Make them take it out of bounds.
Yes. Yeah.
And they'll stack it up and curl Cottle around, and she'll get it to the top of the key and looking to drive against Noble. Puts a runner up, no good. And that ball be out of bounds to the Lady Wolves.
Well, even though Cottle didn't make that shot, she made a very nice move to get into the lane.
1:19 in the fourth as Banks has it. She's driving, goes in, puts a shot up, and good.
Good job, Jazzy. She made up her mind to go the hole that time.
Grader has it, will drive the baseline against Smith, puts a shot up, no good. Banks has it, strong rebound, and gives off to Smith. Getting a little chippy now as Coach Brown's going to call a timeout.
Good job by Kenzie Miller to catch that ball before it went out of bounds and reverse it. You know what the story of this game has been, Noble when she's in rebounding and then Jazzy rebounding when she's in.
They've imposed their will inside against the smaller Lady Pirates.
Right.
And
some timely threes.
Yeah, and Coach Brown's teams, they always play for those 1 or 2 runs a game where they have 2 or 3 threes in a 30, 40-second span. And, they found one of those late in the third and pushed it out to like a 14, 15-point lead.
Yeah.
And have kind of been able to maintain and even extend a little bit here in the fourth.
Whereas Powell County in the first half or the first quarter, they were able to weather the storm a couple times and to fight back.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of stretched out.
And look for Jazzy Banks to maybe go long here.
Yeah, she's gone.
She's going to win a foot race.
Yeah.
And Miller throws it out of bounds.
But that's the play you run right there. If you're going to suck up and guard,
you just got to throw a much better pass than that.
Looked like Jazzy tried to readjust for the ball, but over her head.
And the Lady Pirates will bring it in as Cottle will get it, and she's picked up by Abby Noble. Romans will drive, find Grader, open for a 3 on the wing, and hits. Makes it a 17-point game. And Smith has it, working against Grader. And Grader being really physical. And Smith gives off to Noble. Noble gives off to Miller. Don't think the Lady Pirates are going to foul. Not much need at this point. And Grader is being extremely physical, though.
Yes.
And that ball's knocked out of bounds by Cottle with 13 seconds left.
You didn't know it. You think Cottle and Grader were twins or sisters.
Yeah. And Smith will bring it back out front and probably dribble this one out.
A little frustration.
Yeah.
Still trying to play, still being competitive.
And Smith will shoot the 1-and-1. First one's up and good.
I think Smith missed a free throw tonight, actually.
And Smith will have the second. Shots up and good.
I didn't jinx it right there.
And Cottle has it with 6 seconds to go. Throws ahead to Romans for an open 3 in the corner and hits. So that will make it a final of 63-47. Lady Wolves come away with a victory tonight. And we'll go ahead and sign off as we've been on for 2 games. And for Tony Hounshill on camera, Matt Hudson on production, and Sean Noble on color, this is Lucas Miller, and we'll see you next time here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.